And what I'm about to tell y'all happened within that week. Me and Nadine went out and we was getting stuff for the apartment. And we was only gone for about 3 hours. I was just very upset. And right after that, so many weird things started happening. And it was so crazy because I couldn't even pinpoint what was going on. I didn't know if it was the people in my apartment, but then the bank ended up sending my bank card to my last address and the people activated it, child.
Testing 1 2 1 2. It's been a long day. You just wanna go away. You can't sleep at night, and now I'm here. I can't promise tomorrow, but you're gonna feel out today. We can tangle it away. Now I'm here.
Hey, Spirit of Lights.
You feel like bones.
I feel like bones. Volume losing weight. I started. Yes, with a medium at that. And see, I started at 5:01 and I finished at 5:54. Excuse me. He started talking to her and she was like, oh, okay, She sat her coffee and donut there and she started talking to him and it looked like he was introducing himself. He pointed to his truck. That I want to date, because I do want to be in a loving. I think I'm gonna go with. I think I see a parking space. And we went to go take care of some business that I needed to attend, very important business. And y'all, it poured down. And Dream went inside where I had to go to make me an appointment. And he said, Mom, and came back outside. It started lightning and thundering, and we got even more wet, y'all. And I was using my cane, and I was trying to move, y'all. Y'all see this bottom piece right here? This bottom piece right here? Y'all, I looked down. Okay, that'll be it. Thank you.
All right. What's the name?
Can I add 2 chocolate chip cookies?
Of course. Anything else?
That'll be it. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna try this banana pudding. I don't like when shakes feel light. Shoot, that means I need to go home and put it in the freezer. And I got things to do. Wow. It's good. Look at the sun. The sun is like miles away, but it's trying to peep out. And the bayou is so pretty. Oh, look how pretty that is. rest area. And we got to the rest area. We basically like camped out, went to like one of the places where you can kind of get comfortable. And we got comfortable and I rested. So my son had called me because we had spent the day together, but we was planning on spending like another day together, like 4 days after he finished his music and stuff. But child, I suffered from that cheese. It hurt me so badly, and I felt like I recognized the pain before, but I think like when it hit me, I usually like maybe I got a heated pad at home, I got a massage at home, I go rest, I go lay down, I take my vitamin, I do little things to bring me comfort. So I never pinpointed that it can be the cheese that's hurting my joints so badly. Y'all, it's been, let's see, about 5-6 days. The cheese is basically out of my system, but not the trace of it. Like that takes like probably like 21 days. But I noticed that when we got to the area to kind of camp out, rest out, some people like they have like their campers and stuff like that. You know, we're in our truck. And I told y'all I'm kind of living mostly in the truck these days. I'm going through something right now, and remind you again, I'm doing a documentary, so all the little nitty gritties and stuff, like when you see me in the future, I'll be talking, I'm talking about it now, but I'll be talking about every little detail, and you're going to be like, oh my God, Spirit, what? Yes, girl, yes, I've been going through it. I've been going through it. Oh my gosh. I was about to change the subject, so let me just say it out loud so I can come back to it. I remember in the apartment that we recently left so we could downsize. I miss my bedroom, y'all. I miss it. But I remember all of the things that did not go well there. And my goal was to downsize and kind of get myself together and get something even better, because God want me to have better. God want me to have great, you know. But I have to get myself together. I have to, you know, put something in place and make it happen so that I can keep it. You know what I mean? So now jumping back into subject, I'll come back to that. Yeah, so much been going on in my life that I feel this is not the time to like share it with y'all. So that's why I'm doing a documentary. So when I feel comfortable to share all the nitty gritty with y'all, I'm gonna edit those videos. It's so much. I think I got so many hours and hours of the documentary. I gotta hurry up and get some of the documentary information off my phone. Yeah, because y'all know my iPhone that Nadine bought me for my Mother's Day, or my birthday. I don't remember, y'all. Y'all probably remember. I don't know, was it my birthday or Mother's Day, y'all? But she bought me the iPhone. Y'all, why my phone acting up? My phone acting up. I haven't dropped it. It's still look new, it's still pretty, has no cracks or anything, but my phone is acting up on me. Now, I'm kind of feeling a little sad about it because I might not be getting another iPhone, you know, because you pay so much to have an iPhone and then it acts up on you, you know. So I might be getting, I told Nadine I want that 360 phone by Google, you know, it's a Google phone. That's what I want. I think I mainly want it for filming, the pictures. I just want that phone. I want to learn it, you know. I'm not really, I am an Android person. I became an iPhone person. I came on board with my kids because they kind of pushed me there. But my iPhone My son loved his iPhone. Child, he loved his freaking iPhone. He took this funny picture of me and when we was taking care of business. And he thought that was so funny. He cracked up. He was like, Mom, I got to get close to you. And I was like, boy, why are you all in my face like that? He almost on snap. And then, like, I'm in the picture like this. You know, like my head big and my face little. And he thought that was so funny. He loved his iPhone. He always wanted it. So yeah, I have a lot of documentary information in my phone. So I'm gonna buy a storage box. I'm gonna move that stuff to the storage box, and hopefully everything work out with the storage box, and I just don't lose it all together. But I'm still gonna leave it on the phone. But just in case something like the phone, because it's acting up, it's so weird. It cuts off when it wants to. I can have fully charged, and it won't let me make a phone call sometimes. It won't let me. I send out a text, it don't go out. Like, it's just doing weird stuff, you know. And then Siri always listening to my business. So I don't know, y'all. But anyway, that's my goal. This weekend is to get me a storage box so I can get the stuff off my phone. Another goal is soon I'm gonna get a new phone, because when the iPhone mess up, I'm not turning it in. You know, it's just going to be retired. You know. Well, it's so beautiful out here today, isn't it? It's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm about to find somewhere to eat. I'm looking at the signs. I want some. What they say? Zaxby's all day. I should get on. I should get off. I do. I want something to eat. I don't know if I want to get off right here because I got so much gas. Waffle House. What's that right there? No, I think I'll keep going. Yeah. Because when I get off, it's so early in the morning, y'all. It's early. I told you I love the morning. I'm not a morning person, but I love the AM, and I love when the sun is going down at night. I just love that. I just feel like I'm closer to God every time I get to experience that. I try to share that with y'all. But yeah, so like I said, a lot of stuff been going on in my personal life, y'all. It's just been up and down roller coaster. I haven't been like extremely happy or excited about my new apartment at all. It's just been a lot of surprises with it. It's a very uncomfortable place. Very uncomfortable. But you live and you learn. You know what I mean? So I'm just dealing with it right now. And I'm going to tell y'all all about it. Like I always tell y'all that I got so much to tell y'all. You know, just becoming who I am over the years. I know I used to just like tell y'all everything right away. I don't know why it's making me kind of emotional right now, but yeah. I learned so much over the years. I have so many spirit of lights that love me, that care for me, that's so good to me. And then I have, over the years, I learned that, you know, so many other people don't, you know. And I feel like sometimes people take things out of context and they try to make something into something that's not. So I kind of now just find I do talk. I still tell y'all how I feel when I'm in my emotions, y'all. I still do that. You know, when I'm going through it. Some stuff I just can't help it. I have to get it out because it's like this is my living diary. This is my living journey, you know. And sometimes I get to go back and look at it and just watch it and just remember and reflect and see how good God has been to me and how he brought me out of so many things and, you know, and stayed with me through my ups and my downs. So it's not always easy anymore to just tell y'all exactly what's going on. Sometimes now I'm kind of working things out, going through whatever I'm going through, and then when I come out of it, I tell y'all what happened. So that's where I am now, where before I kind of go through stuff and bring y'all with me, and y'all going through it with me. Well, y'all still go through it with me, even when I'm telling y'all about it, but now I kind of go through the process, you know what I'm saying? And then I talk to y'all about it, you know. And I think that's the difference than who I am today than who I was back then. I don't know. I do some things a little different, and then some things are always the same when it comes to me. It's always something. When it comes to your girl, it's always something. But I'm excited to just share my life with y'all, share my love, share my time with y'all. I love doing that. I love being here for y'all. So many of y'all write me every day. Y'all, I get messages the most. Even if I don't answer y'all, I see them. Because see, a lot of times, like with my phone is not connected to what I do. But on my phone, I have a way where I watch just like y'all do, and I see the comments. And I just be so overwhelmed and bewildered. And I'm just like, wow. Wow. Oh my God, so sweet. I love my Snapchat people, my Patreon people. My Patreon people go up and down, you know. I did reach 11 at one point. I was so excited. It didn't stay that way. I think I'm back down to like 5 Patreons. I'm lucky if I got 4. I tried to keep, I try to hold on to y'all, but you know, I know people like go through stuff. People got their own thing going on, you know. But thank you for the support, as long for the long term that you gave me, whatever time it was, you gave it to me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the people that enjoy my website and just support their girl spirit, helping me continue going on. Because it's been times where if it wasn't for the extra support, I wouldn't be able to do all of the little cute little extra videos or have time to do them, because I would have to find a way to be able to make it, to be able, you know, it's hard out here. And I feel like what I do is beautiful, but I make it look easy, but it's not easy at all. It's not easy. But over time, you get used to your routine and how you do things. And sometimes you throw in boomerangs and you gotta do things a little different and things get better. You know what I mean? You know, so it's always something. So yeah, going through some things and just trying to maintain and do things to keep me from thinking about the stuff that I'm going through. It sucks. Some stuff sucks. But I know it's going to be alright, because I'm going to rejoice and worship God and thank God through the process, because I know it's going to be good. It's going to be a happy day. Hey, it's going to be a happy, happy day. Yes, God is with me. So I know everything will be alright. I'm just up like the bunnies, just up, you know, like it's morning, it's a new day, yay, and we in it. Yes, rise, oh God, and take your place. We have come to give you glory. We have come to praise your name. Yes. It's a new day. And it's so early, y'all. It's let's see, it's 7:31. I've been driving since I would say about 4 this morning. And I enjoyed the sun coming up. So getting breakfast is gonna be nice. Yeah. I want some grits and I really want some grits, eggs, and pancakes. That's what I want. Yeah, I wish Denny's had a freaking drive-thru, or the Waffle House had a drive-thru. Shoot. Yeah, I want me some good breakfast. I want me something warm to drink. But then again, it's so hot, I want something icy cold. I've been sipping on my water. I hope I find something soon. So I'll see y'all at breakfast. I hope that your day is going really well so far, and that you're enjoying the vlogs. Yeah, but y'all always tell me, especially the vlog watchers, y'all tell me y'all love the vlog. Y'all the ones that encourage me to keep going. I've been vlogging forever, but y'all have really encouraged me to continue the vlogs. So the vlogs have stayed along with the channels. You know, the vlogs is definitely one of the main things in the channel. And through the vlogs, you get to learn your girl's spirit, personality, and who I am as a person. You get to see exactly who I am. I am a healer. I am your deliverance. I am your sufficiency. God said, I am. Speed check reported ahead on I-65. Okay, y'all. Speed check reported, so we go. That's my cue to go. Spirit of Lights, I just ordered Whataburgers. I ordered breakfast, right? I did go to Denny's. Denny's was too packed. So I was going to go to Chick-fil-A, see if I can get anything for breakfast, but then I changed my mind. So I'm going to do Whataburgers because I liked the banana pudding shake. So I got the medium this time, y'all, and it was good. I actually did really, really good with the shake. And so this time I'm going to try the biscuits and gravy. And I got pancakes at Whataburgers. I didn't get no eggs though. I wanted eggs. I didn't get no eggs. I wanted eggs, but I got hash brown pancakes. That's okay. It must not be meant for me to have no eggs right now, as I did egg it down on, you know, I had boiled eggs for days, okay, and I felt like I just did, oh man, I still feel like I'm hungry from not eating all those days, you know. So yeah, so when I get my food, we're gonna park and we're gonna sit, talk, and eat breakfast. Why it's so early in the morning? It's not even 8:30, y'all. Okay, hopefully y'all can see me because the sun is shining. So they're gonna hash browns. I'm gonna try them, but I don't know why they real small though. If I knew that, I would have got a large hash brown. Okay. It's a mini hash brown, like the big hash brown like McDonald's, but it's the mini one. They're good. I like it. Now they went up on my little storage recently. Only had my little storage for like 3 months. Maybe. Let me see. I gotta count. I would say I actually had it 6 months. But they didn't even go up like a few dollars. They went up like $26, $27. So y'all know how that is when it comes to it. They start going up on stuff. It's time to start moving forward. Okay, these are the pancakes, y'all. It's gonna be my first time trying them. Really. Ooh. That smells good. God, girl. Oh man, I didn't expect them to be so fluffy. Hey, Nadine cut her pancakes so cute. You see her extra knife for it. Feel like I need to sit up more. It's so bright, y'all. I can't see nothing in that camera. I'm not even trying. I'm tired. I'm great. Fix these pancakes. But yeah. Well, like I told y'all earlier, dealing with the storage going up, and then me dealing with like little things that come with downsizing the apartment. So I'm not, feeling all that happy about it. I'm thinking about stacking mine up. Like, Nadine, did yours come stacked like that, or you stacked it? Let me do that. Oof. They hot, y'all. So yeah. So me and Nadine been traveling and doing different things. And it's nice because it's summertime. And it's nice to not think about, things when they don't go the way that you expected it to go. And I do miss my old apartment. I could see me saying that. I miss my apartment. I do. Because when we first got there, we got into decorating. We was going to do a lot of stuff. But then something happened in that apartment that upset me. And I ain't never tell y'all about it, but I'm going to tell y'all now. And because of that, we're not really attaching ourselves to nothing right now. We are going to, but we have to feel things out and see how we feel before we can get back into trying to decorate and move all our stuff into a place. Like, I literally have not barely moved anything into my newer place. Like, everything is basically going into storage. And I got several storages. Since we decided that we're going to be traveling a lot. Y'all know one of my things that I want, that I saw in my dream one day, y'all. I want to go to New York. But in order for me to do that, I gotta be really moving. So that's one of the things I'm working on. Want to get be moving kind of faster than I am, so I can enjoy New York. But I always like New York. Did they give us butter? Dang, why we didn't get no butter? Wait a minute, I got butter. It's good, y'all. I'm gonna have to turn the air on just a little bit. Even though I got the window down, it's hot. It got hot real quick. Mmm. No butter, no eggs. The pancakes are nice. I got me some of the ice and put in my water. It's refreshing. Okay, so when I first moved into my apartment, the last one me and Nadine had that we really love, and end up donating everything. Nadine had her own room, I had my own room, and we both had our own bathroom, which was really nice. And one of the things that I liked it about the apartment was the balcony, and the balcony had a porch. A balcony porch. I don't know if it's the same thing, but you know, you sit out there, make a garden out there, whatever you want to do. And it was nice. And I'm used to like apartments letting you know when they're gonna come in your apartment and let you know what time people gonna be in your apartment, so you could be home or be aware that people gonna be in your apartment. Me and Nadine was so excited about the apartment. I think we had been there only for like a little while, like a good week we was there. And what I'm about to tell y'all happened within that week. Me and Nadine went out and we was getting stuff for the apartment. And we was only gone for about 3 hours. When we got back, it was about 8 men and a couple of females that work in the apartment, like janitor people. The apartment people are so professional. Was shocked, turned the corner and looked up at the balcony and saw all them people on my balcony and going in and out my apartment. And I was like, whoa, why they in our apartment like that? What's going on? So when we got in there, it was footprints. They dirty up our apartment, y'all. They didn't clean it up like a courtesy cleanup or nothing. They said that our apartment had a piece on our porch that is attached to their water line or something like that. So for the whole apartment complex, they had to go in our apartment to fix it, but they didn't tell us that they was going to be doing that. And they had boot prints. We had just got a new rug. We had just cleaned the floors real pretty. They had dust and dirt coming off the thing, and at the time, it was during the time like COVID, so they weren't even masked up or nothing. They were just all over our apartment. And then what happened was that day I had organized my important paperwork, my birth certificates, marriage license, stuff like that, and stuff I had for years, my kids' stuff, all our stuff, personal stuff that you carry with you in case there's a fire and stuff like that. I had just took it out the box and I organized it. And I left it on the counter. And when I came back, when I got in the apartment, I was just so shocked about seeing all the people. When I came in, they was like, oh, we done, we done. They didn't even speak to me, y'all. They were all Spanish. No, let me just say this. They were all Mexican. They didn't even speak to me. They didn't even say hi or nothing. And I was like, what's going on? And the guy was like, well, we got a work order to fix the pipe. It's outside your door or whatever. And I was like, but why didn't they let me know all these people was going to be in my house? So he said, yo, you're going to have to talk to the office about that. I said, okay. When they left, I called the office and let them know they dirtied up my apartment. They didn't mop, they didn't sweep or nothing. And they sent a lady back, and she kind of just took a broom and just went through it, but it still was dirty and dust and dirt all through the apartment. They didn't clean it. They didn't care. And then I realized that night that my book wasn't there. my important paperwork. I dug and I looked through that whole apartment, and in my mind I was so frantic and so scared that I wouldn't find it, because there's things in it that I'll never get back unless I have to go through a lot to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my marriage license in there. That's something that I always carried, always had. I had my grandbaby footprints in there. You know, it was just a lot. It was like a binder of our life, you know. And I would have never had it out if I had known that people was going to be in my place. We know how you unpacking and you sorting things out. And we went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's to get some binders, because we was planning on organizing, and we had bought a file cabinet. We could not find the book anymore. It was completely gone. And we done digged out the storage. We done looked through the whole house, everything. The book has completely left our presence. It was right there open, right there on the counter. And I do a lot of business like with LegalZoom and stuff like that. So I had paperwork in there from that. And I was hurt that my paperwork was gone. And I just feel like they don't care, or they didn't care about us to even let us know. And I'm telling y'all moving to a new apartment, don't leave your paperwork. Don't leave your paperwork, important paperwork. Get a storage, or carry it, you know, with you, or just don't leave it in your new apartment thinking that your stuff gonna be okay, because even in the apartment, little stuff was disappearing. Like, I have something 1 minute, know that I had it, and it's just gone, you know. And it's always happened when they got people coming in the house. And then with that apartment, we had to keep calling them, asking them, is somebody coming in the house? Somebody coming in the house? And they don't like when you call them and tell them, ask them, somebody coming in the house. But you need to know that, so that you can just prepare yourself for people coming in and out your house. And every time we would leave and not know that somebody's coming in the house, they don't feel like they had the need to tell you that they're coming in the house. Something always was missing. So I just ordered me a sandwich this morning. And y'all, look how fluffy it is. I told you, it just depends on where. Good afternoon, Spirit of Lights. Oh, it took a lot for me to get out here today. I got cut right. And it's so little, but my body going through it. It's right here. See, I got cut right there. Can you see it? And I think it happened when I was having cutting up the stuff with the celery and stuff like that in the car on the trip, and I didn't realize it happened because it was so small. But I know something happened because I could feel the soreness in my finger, you know. But it took a minute for it to really start to cause me to not feel so good. So it's been 3 days, I think 3 or 4 days I've been in the house, just trying to get back to the point where I'm not my body fiery, hurt. Oh, it hurt. So I'm dealing with that today. But I'm out of the house because you know that we bought blow-up beds because our beds are in storage. And because we were dealing with something in our apartment and stuff like that, the first blow-up bed, the air just it wouldn't stay in. Then we bought the same blow-up bed, and then now we have issues with the apartment, so we kind of just said we're gonna throw the blow-up bed away and we're gonna get another one. So Dream told us to get this blow-up bed that's at Walmart, but he said it's not in the section that you think it's in. It's in the section for camping, and we ordered the bed, and we came and got it. And when we got here, they tried to substitute it, and we didn't want the substitute, so we canceled the substitute, and they ended up keeping the money. And now we gotta wait for them to put the money on the card, and now we gotta pull money from another resource to try to find the bed. They said they got it at another Walmart, so we're gonna be paying for it twice just to try to get it. Yeah, I'm going through it, y'all, right today, but I'll be okay. I think I got like 2 more days and I'm gonna be feeling good again. The last time I was talking to y'all, I was telling y'all about, you know, the people coming to the apartment and taking out things and taking out paperwork. So yeah, I want to like kind of wrap that up. I wanted to really have like a seriously long conversation, but over the course of days, you know, how I am. If I don't say something in a moment, most likely I probably won't say it. If I bring it up again, it being like in a different situation, different scenario about something. I'm sorry I got so many faces, y'all. I got like 10,000 faces right now because I got like pain in different places, like in my hip, my arms. Everything hurt right here. Let's see, my neck is sore, so I'm just like, oh. And I'm just in the healing process. When I'm in the healing process, I usually don't show up on camera. You usually don't see me go through it. But, you know, I'm coming out of this thing. I'm not going to let this thing wear me down. Shoot. I got to come out. So, yes, I decided that I didn't talk about anything. I was just like over it. Like once the pain set in, the healing process started. Whatever I wanted to do was just pretty much done. And when I'm going through this, a lot of times I'm really sleepy. I literally cannot control my tiredness. Like it's like I hit the bed and it's just I'm out. Like I don't eat and I'm sleepy during this time. And you know, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. I haven't had any breakfast, any dinner, any lunch, any dinner from the night before. I have not been eating. I'm so hungry right now. Nadine is in Dollar Tree. She's looking for a pillow for my seat. The pillow that I have is not working for me right now. I think I had it for so long. I don't wore the pillow out, child. Booty done wore the pillow out. So she's trying to go find me another pillow, maybe something to put behind my back just to bring me some comfort. And then we're going to go take care of our financial business, and then we're going to go get something to eat. And maybe after I eat and while I'm eating, I'll start to feel better, because you know when I'm hungry and food, man, it makes me feel better. So yeah, so let me get back into wrapping that talk up. You know, I know I said I can't really like pinpoint everything I said. All I can remember is telling y'all about the situation of the paperwork. I was just very upset, and right after that, so many weird things started happening, and it was so crazy because I couldn't even pinpoint what was going on. I didn't know if it was the people in my apartment, but then the bank ended up sending my bank card to my last address, and the people activated it, child. And I didn't even think I had to worry about my bank card, but then the bank says that they sent out the PIN number. Child, y'all know Spirit they got to go. They got to go. They got to go. They got to go. And I've been with them for years, and you know it's hard to let go of something that you have comfort with. Like well, they ain't no comfort. They always give me a hard time and everything like that. They not working for me. They not helping me make things better for me. It's just time for them to go. Cause who sends out a card that you didn't request? That's one. That's wrong. I didn't request it. 2, then you send out the freaking pen, and then the people aggravate you. You expect them people in this day and age and everything we going through to be good citizens of United States. People barely can eat People can barely working. People barely, even if they working and eating, they ain't cutting it because all the prices done went up on everything. And you gonna send my bank card and my PIN out there without me requesting it, and shock that they done drained my money out the bank. And then it took me a little minute to get my money back. Man, shoot. I'm getting myself together. I'm going to give me another bank. I haven't had time to because, now, because of what they done to me, I'm not able to do anything online. Spirit got to do everything in person now because of different entities trying to use my information. You know what I'm saying? And thank God IRS done put a code on my name and my social and Social Security. And, my identity is protected now. So they try, but that'll just lead them to probably being in trouble because now, it's just not a good idea to use me. Just don't. I'd rather see you go to jail if you try because you ain't got no business using it. Yeah, I went through that. And then I went through somebody opening up a bank account at PCP whatever bank. I could be saying it wrong, y'all. PCP whatever, PNCB. Oh, I can't remember right now, but it's a bank. I didn't never even recognize that bank or even knew that bank was out here. Y'all ever been in a place for years and then you find out something exists and then you're like, wait a minute, when? Where? Why didn't I never see it? That's how it was for me, y'all. And I feel like they had some money in the bank. Whatever they had in that bank account, they had in the bank. The bank said they keeping it, because of the fraud that they did. But and it's so crazy because, oh my God, like what? And then when I get to the bank, I showed them my ID and everything. And where they messed up at is they didn't know my current address and they didn't know my current phone number. And then it was something else. But they were able to open up a bank account. And I thought when you do bank accounts online, you have to go through a identity thing to be able to pass, to be able to do that. Anyway, child, they was able to open up a bank account. And the paperwork on that bank account was stacked up like that, child. Child, I know they was something upset. And I'm going to tell you something. I would have never known if I did not change my address with the post office and with the online mail. I would never have known they did that because what happened was it was so crazy. The bank sent a congratulations letter out to me about my account and telling me all the information about it. And I'm like, what? So then when I called the bank and they said, yeah, I do have a bank account and when it was open, and they were saying, no, that ain't me. But they had some stuff correct. They had an address correct that I used to once have, and it had a lot of information correct about me. But they was able to get that bank account open, but I was able to close it. I was able to get it closed, and now can't nobody open up a bank account. Don't put your money in there because child, the bank gonna keep it, So now I have to go in person. They have it where I have to go in person. So now I have to inconveniently go open up me a new bank account so I can get rid of my bank that I have now. I no longer want them, I'm not even mad with them. I'm just done, just done just with the whole situation. Just didn't even make sense. Some stuff just sound like it don't make sense, and then you do it. And then you're going to look at me as if I'm not making sense when I ask you. So you just sent a pin out a week later after you send a card. So you don't let a person make up their pin so nobody else in the world will have it. No, we don't do that. Why? Why are you not doing that? See, and I look at stuff like that. When stuff happen that shouldn't happen within a company, I feel like that company is committing fraud somewhere to themselves. That's why they don't have, I feel like you move into a place and there's no freaking cameras around, no freaking cameras. I just feel like fraud's committing. Let's get back into, like I said, with this apartment. Okay, we had a situation where after that situation happened to us, before that, it was a couple other situations, but after that, we ended up getting cameras and an alarm for the house. And you wouldn't think we would need one there, but we needed one there, okay? Because of what happened to me. So Nadine ordered the cameras and the alarm. She set it up and everything. And then one day we were out. We was gone. Y'all know we stay gone, and I travel out. We travel out. The alarm go off. They hit us up. They hit her phone. They hit my phone. The alarm going on. The police call, and they said they were going to check the house because the door has been open, right? So the police get there, and he goes to check the door, and he says, "Okay, no, the door is locked. The garage is down. So, you know, everything is fine, right?" Okay. So Nadine calls the apartment complex, and one thing about our apartment complex I can't say about them is that the apartment was super freaking cute, and the people at the apartment were very, very professional. Like when they're speaking to you on the phone, they didn't yell at you, they didn't get smart with you. You like they on it, they get things done. Like when you call them, you can't call them be prepared to like be ready to go off on them, because they not going to be like talking to you any old kind of way. And that's the way it's supposed to be, because you paying them rent and you their clients, you know what I'm saying? So Nadine called, the young lady was so just beautifully kind, and Nadine told her that the alarm went off and she wanted to know if the janitors tried to enter the apartment, because she would feel better if the janitors tried to enter the apartment than to think that somebody tried to come into the apartment. And she says, "No, you're not on the list for janitorial work, so I don't think that they tried to come in your apartment." So Nadine said, "Okay, so I noticed that you got cameras, like in like when you driving in, and you got cameras on the buildings. You got cameras in different spots for all the buildings, y'all." So Nadine said, "So can you tell me if they tried to enter the garage? Because when we got in our house, after the police checked the door was locked and the garage was down, the back door was open. The door was open. It wasn't open like you could walk in, but it was a lock, okay? And I felt like somebody opened up the garage, went in the back door, and the alarm went off, and they said, 'Oh, shoot,' and they closed it back." So that was just my assumption, you know? So Nadine asked us, said, "Well, is it possible that you could look at the cameras and see if somebody, you know, tried to, like, if one of the janitors maybe went in through the garage and tried to go through the back door and the alarm went off?" She was like, "Well, miss, well, we don't have cameras. Like, it's a camera by the garage, but it's not covered by the garage. We don't have it where you can see who's coming in and out and leaving. It's like you only can see like it going towards the front, like it's covering the area for like somebody walk past the house." So they said, you got a camera by the garage, but you don't see the garage." No. So Nadine said, "There's no way to tell if somebody tried to go in my house." "I'm so sorry. We have cameras throughout the complex, but not to where we can see who's going in and out of like the back door, the garage, or anything like that." What? So Nadine said, "So if the janitor tried to get in my house or was going into my house, there was no way for me to ever know it." I don't think the janitor tried to get in the house. Nadine said again, "I'm asking if they tried. There was no way for me to know that because your cameras don't show that." "Well, that is correct, but I really don't think that they tried to go in the house." Nadine said, "Okay." So that was another situation. And they didn't go in our house because the alarm went off and the police was showing up. So ever since we got the cameras and the alarm, we didn't have no more issues. So before that, they would go in a house. We caught them in our house like 3 times. And once we got the cameras, they would call us and say, "Hey, can you turn off the alarm? We got you down for the janitors to check the AC today, to check the filter today, to check the windows today, to check the pipes today, to check the sink. Like, they would call us and let us know. And we said, oh, okay, yeah, whether we're not there or not, we'll turn off the alarm. We know they're going in the house, and we can see them because we had cameras in the house, and we watching, right? But before that, girl, they didn't call us. They didn't send us no letters. They didn't tell us anything. So then they started putting out letters that if they need to go in the house, they're going to let us know prior to going in the house so we can turn off the alarm if we have any. But y'all, let me tell you, after we got our alarm, we saw like about several people started getting their alarm because stuff be happening. And it's like, what do you do? How do you prove it? And what can you do about it once it's gone? And people pick up little things in your house, and you don't think about everything in your house until you're going to need it. You know what I'm saying? Until you're going to need it. So, yeah, we end up getting cameras, and we didn't have that issue no more. Now the only issues we had, child, was the freaking neighbors. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my freaking gosh. The freaking neighbors.
No one day, left out to go grocery shopping. I came home. I was surprised. What did you do? See, I'm sitting on the porch like in the afternoon. I always on the porch early in the morning, but it's loud, so I saw my button, and we kind of locked eyes, right? He didn't speak to me. I didn't speak to him. One day I saw him again. And this time I waved. He had this big old smile on his face. And then that night I am on the phone. Come on, no, but I'm gonna be playing the game. We're gonna have some snacks, some food, and inviting people. Child, my house was bumping the whole night. I said, okay. I felt some type of way, so I was like, I ain't speak to him no more.
And they ain't bother us per se, because thank goodness they didn't even like it wasn't personal or anything like that. It's just, child, it's just the freaking neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Just the neighbors. But yes, anyway, I'm out here today, y'all. It's hot. And I'm in here. I got the AC on, but I got it on low. Like, not low, like where you could barely feel the AC. And I got the vents closed, because that way to keep it from being so hot, but also to keep me from getting cold and everything. So yeah, I just want to say, the point of me telling y'all all of this, when y'all move into apartments, if you can get cameras, get cameras. If you can get an alarm, get an alarm. And if you can put your important stuff in another place, do it. You know, every time they don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't trust the apartments like that, child. I don't know about everywhere else, but I do know that from learning from experience saved me from some things, and then not knowing caused me some issues, caused me some serious problems, y'all. It really did. It caused me some problems. I even believe that one of the apartments I stayed in used my personal information, used my identity, and that's sad, because you have to give them all your information. So get your identification protected. Don't just trust they're going to do the right thing. You know what I mean? And you ain't going to have to worry about your identity. Especially, like, I'm just be real, especially like in the West, there's a lot going on. People need identification, so they looking for paperwork and stuff like that. So just don't trust that your information gonna be okay and your apartment gonna be okay. Just go the extra mile for you. That's all Spirit's saying. Just go the extra mile. It is so worth it. I got my new pillow. It's so cute. Okay, I got my, it didn't come from Dollar Tree, y'all. It came from Big Lots, because Dollar Tree didn't have any. But look, it's so cute. It look just like my booty. Look at it. Oh, child. Anyway, I'm happy I got child.
I can't promise tomorrow, but you're gonna feel out today. We can tangle it away. Now I'm here.